Venezuela, reporting on our Hispanic channel this horrible tragedy down there with the earthquake. We now have Oscar Blue Ramirez. Oscar, I understand you're in front of there's an ongoing tragedy in Venezuela in a building. I think I've heard there's 1,000 people trapped.
Yes, the tragedy is catastrophic, Steve. The thousands of people that they have reported to be dead, thousands of people that they are still underneath the rubble, underneath the concrete, underneath this collapsed buildings. And it is rescue groups from the United States and help from the United States of America have arrived, like this sir that has been with you on the war room. And he wants to just explain the epicenter and what does he see as he arrived right here.
Sure. Steve, good to see you. Always nice to see a familiar face. Ran into one of your guys here. Can you hear me clearly?
Sure. Yes, heard it perfectly. Okay. Just tell us what's going on. Give us your assessment,
yeah,
sir.
So obviously the way these buildings are built, the steel's not there, unreinforced masonry, foam that they built really poorly. And so with this type of earthquake, everything gets exposed engineering wise. We've been on search and rescue since several days right behind it, had some major issues as to getting into the country. I reached out to General Flynn. He did an incredible job of reaching out to Marco Rubio to get our visas, permits, so our rescue team can push in. All our guys are CERT and SAR certified, with the task force. And right now we're on a developing one that we've been on for the last 2 days. There's a supermarket, multi-story, and it collapsed on top of that supermarket. And from the last confirmed information we got, there's 13 people that are trapped in that building. So we got heavy equipment out there with the hoist, the rigging crew. We also got the bucket trucks working. And Max here is one of the top search and rescue guys right here, leading the entire incident command, managing the hoist, the bucket trucks, and all the crews. And we have a team that we worked with in Hurricane Otis. I think you reported on that when we were down there with Search and Rescue Mexico. Sure. So it's SRP, yep. The SAR team, it's Search and Rescue Mexico. And then we have a team coming in right now from Israel. They're on their way here, and we're putting all our assets and resources to it. The nice thing about it out here, nobody's wearing any flags. This is strictly about the people and saving as many lives as possible. And it's really touching, seeing the prayers in the community, the singing, how people are just singing so people can hear them in the buildings that keep hope. Yeah, it's a really difficult situation.
Yeah, let me ask you just a question. The earthquake took place several days ago. Was this a collapse on a supermarket that people were actually in the supermarket and the building came down, or is this something that happened a number of days ago and the people are still trapped?
This happened a number of days ago. This happened when the earthquake happened. They were trapped in there, and they've been trapped in there ever since. But looking at the structural designs, that's what I've been doing for 35 years. Seeing how it's designed, coolers, structure, that it has the ability to all be intact still. And with food and water, I think it's our greatest possibility for that miracle. And so we've been working around the clock tirelessly to do whatever we can. We feel confident we will breach into that supermercado, that grocery store tonight, with the teams, how we're going after it, and just asking that the nation keep these people in their prayers. So that's all we're asking for.
Oscar, we're going to go and we're going to hand this right over to John Solomon live. But what is the social media? Where can people keep up with you guys 24/7? The heroes right there, and also yourself.
Absolutely, Oscar Blue Ramirez all around. Real America's Voice News, as Real America's Voice News rap, Real America's Voice News in Spanish, and also your page there so they can see your work right now.
It's SRP24.com, Strategic Response Partners, and there's we had set up a GiveSendGo.com /Venezuela. You can see our work there. You can follow us on social media.